Good Sunday morning from YouTube. I'm a little, but I was having some technical difficulties with my mic for my TikTok live, but we here, and we're gonna get it done. I hope you all are having a great Labor Day weekend. It's been raining cats and dogs the last couple of days here in Texas, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Again, good Sunday morning to you. Again, I hope you all are having a good one. Make sure you come in, like, subscribe to the channels. If you haven't already done so, those channels are Kendrick Sports Hustle, as well as TFG Sports Media on YouTube. Make sure you follow them both. On Facebook, you can also follow me on Instagram at Kendrick1969. And you can follow me on TikTok, where I am live right now. Kendrick Henderson 51, where it goes down in the Packers chat room / man cave. What's going on? Who is that? I can't. Okay, big fella. Thank you. The division is going to be great this year. I agree. Big fella 38, and it's going down. Damn you, Texas. You in Texas, why Packers? This is why I'm a Packers. I was Wisconsin born, Texas raised. I was born in a 414, Milltown, Bruce City, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, I'm a cheesehead. Was born in the state of Wisconsin, Milwaukee to be exact. What's up, Anthony? Appreciate you liking the live. So, again, make sure you come in. Let me know where you're watching from. That is right here on Facebook and YouTube, as well as on TikTok. Where are you watching from? And we're going to get this thing started. Again, I was a little late to the party. And Tampa, Florida. See you, Anthony. That's what's happening. I was a little late to the party, but we're here now. And let's get this thing popping. All right, we're going to talk about, NFL news and notes. Denver, Colorado is in the house. Go Broncos. That is my sleeper team in the AFC, by the way. Big fella 38 I'm a big Bears fan, but I got Packers fans in my family. I know that when those family gatherings happen, I can only imagine what they like, big fella 38. But I'm sure it is entertainment to the 10th power. So, again, well, let's talk about, the news the last, 72 hours, I should say. Sabbath says, I'm a Steelers fan, but I got Panthers and Packers in my family. I hear you. And I'm a Packers fan, and I got mostly Cowboys fans in my family. Mostly Cowboy fans and some Houston Texans fans. So, yeah, there we have it. So I know how it goes down at them family gatherings. H says, I'm a Broncos and my brothers and dad are Cowboys. Okay. All right. What's good, bro? Hey, what's happening? Chewy, how you doing? New to the show. Appreciate you for coming in, man. It's a safe space, man. This is where we talk NFL, man, and we talk a little trash to each other, too. The only thing I ask is everybody just keep it respectful. But it goes down in the Green Bay chat room / man cave. You feel me? So fly, Eagles, fly. I see you here. Go Pack, go baby. I see you. Who's your number one wide receiver? Are you talking about of all time or on this team? What was it like when your family heard about the trade? You know what? They were pretty quiet, man. They were pretty quiet because I got a lot of Cowboys fans on my Facebook too, friends as well. They were pretty quiet. They hurt, man. They are hurt. Cowboys fans are hurt. This one stings a little bit for them. They won't admit it. A lot of Cowboys fans won't admit it, but it stings. Bubba says, that's a badass room. I got a Saints room with all my signed stuff. Hey, man, that's what's up, Bubba. Go Pack, go. But I have to tell the truth, my good brothers and sisters. This is actually a still image that I'm running through my green screen that I found. It is not actually my man cave, but this is what I'm going to eventually get when I get my paper up. When I get that bag up, you best believe my man cave is going to be just like that. Yeah, that's why I could have. I can't fake the funk with my people in my chat, man. I gotta tell the truth, man. So I had to come clean. It ain't really my room, but it is gonna be one that I'm aspire to get pretty soon. Appreciate you that follow too, Sly. Appreciate that. But yeah, let's talk about that trade. Micah Parsons, it surprised most people. I know it surprised me. I didn't think it was going to happen. Someone asked me last week my thoughts on would Micah Parsons be a Packer. I told him that the chances of that happening was next to none. Edgar says a lot of Cowboys fans are saying that the trade didn't bother them. They are lying, Edgar, and you and I both know that. They are hurt, and it stings because their GM is inept. Again, he's pulled the plug. He's made another crazy move again. Cowboys mad and now say he wasn't good. Yeah, I've seen that H over, and I was like, okay, if that makes you feel good about how you feeling, well, go for it. You and I both know you don't really believe what you're saying. G said, we're hurt. I don't know who said we are hurt. That trade stung so bad. See, now I respect you, Yee, because you being honest about it, because I would be honest too. If we traded, if the Packers messed around and traded Jordan Love at this point, you don't think that would sting and I would feel some type of way? Yeah, you damn right. And it's okay. But they know that their GM is a bumbling idiot that he's in there. And as a GM. Now, as a owner, as a marketing, as a shrewd businessman, JJ is that dude. I'm not gonna sit here and say he cannot close deals when it comes to the marketing and the branding of those Cowboys. But when it comes to making personnel moves, I question his ability to do that. He and Stephen Jones, because his son is Jerry 2.0, let's be honest. 2 first-round picks, and they're going to be like a 25th and a 29th, something. Yep. Yeah, and then plus they got their own. They're going to have 4 first-round picks over the next 2 years. You know, so I get it. And Kenny Clark is a solid defensive tackle. I get it. I mean, the Cowboys couldn't stop a nosebleed last year when it came to the run. They were like 29th in the league. They gave up 137 yards rushing. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Eagles fan? I see you. Appreciate you popping in. Again, I was late, guys. I had some audio issues, but we back and we popping, and it's going down right now. So that's the biggest thing. Micah Parsons, he did his press conference on Friday, shouting out the Cowboys fans, you know, giving them love and all that. And now he's ready to get to work. He's gonna meet with defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley, and he's ready. He said he's gonna be ready come September 7th. When them damn Lions come to the Lambeau Field. So, and he's gonna wear number 1, by the way, if you wonder, he's gonna wear number 1. Couldn't stop run with Parsons. Exactly. But from what Jerry said in his presser, you know, this is gonna get them ready for the playoffs. This move, they thought about it, and they said that, you know, they happy with it. Does Parsons make your pass rush elite? I think it's going to be, because I looked at I think so. Because we had 45 sacks as a total last year as a team, which ranked 8th in the NFL. Rashawn Gary led the Packers with 7.5 sacks. The Broncos were number 1, I think, with 63 sacks last season. Now Parsons, again, he had 12 sacks last year, and that's with missing 4 games due to that high ankle sprain that he had. So look, you putting Parsons out there, which he's going to attract a whole lot of attention. Now Lucas Van Ness and Rashawn Gary going to have to step their game up. Eagles still winning NFC. I agree with you, Vinny. Why wasn't there more teams more interested? Is he a head rumor? Is he a head case? I don't know. I don't think he's a head case. I don't think so. And again, I don't know. There were some teams that called the Cowboys. How many? I don't know. But there were some that did call to see if they could get Micah Parsons' services. I just was surprised that the Cowboys traded him to the Packers. You know, that was the one team he needs to sell the team. He ain't going to sell it, my man. I know a lot of Cowboys fans feel like that, but he's 82, about to be 83 years old in October. He ain't going nowhere. That team is going to be Jerry's until he takes a dirt nap. Why do you think that it isn't getting as many views and used to, or is there another? Why do you think NFL isn't getting as many views? I think the NFL is just as popular as it has been. I think it's getting a lot of views. Appreciate that gift, big fella. Appreciate the gift. I think the viewership is up. I mean, I know it took a little downturn there in around the pandemic, you know, when the Colin Kaepernick situation was jumping around 2016, viewership did kind of go down. But man, you look at their ratings now, man, NFL is more as popular as ever. Appreciate that like. And I think it's going to continue to be popular. It ain't going nowhere. Which North team concerns you the most? Great question, Peon. I think that's Peon. Hopefully, Peon, I said that right. Which North team concerns me the most? I have to be honest with you. It's still it's a toss up between the Vikings and the Lions. Be personally honest with you. I know the Lions are transitioning with new coaches and they're getting some of their injured players back. But they still concern me because they still got that high-powered offense. They still got Jared Goff and the rest of those cats on that offensive side of the ball. So they concern me. The Vikings kind of concern me now because we really don't know what J.J. McCarthy is. And so sometimes when you get a new quarterback in there and you really don't know how to game plan for him, that can cause some headaches. So those two teams are probably the one that concern me the most. Take care of Michael, bro. That's all I ask. We got you, Elijah. We got him. See y'all week 4. We got him. Yeah, speaking of week 4, I've already circled that on my calendar. You guys know that week 4, Packers go to Lambeau Field South, which is what I call it, but it is AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where we take on those Dallas Cowboys on the Sunday night game, week 4. So I'm gonna be up and popping, and I'm gonna be live pretty much that whole week, getting ready. That Vikings pack hitting. Yeah. So yeah, week 4 is circle. But before we even get to week 4, we got to talk about week 1 as far as the Packers, man. We got them Lions coming in there. It's a big NFC North showdown, and I got some Lions fans in here. My boy Ryan said Jordan Love is ass. The Packers don't scare anyone. Okay, Ryan, who's your team? If we ask, and we don't scare anybody, who your team, Ryan? Are you okay with how much we paid Micah? Yeah, I'm okay with it because he was going to get that. He was going to get that anyway. I think the market was set. I mean, T.J. Watt had reset it, and we knew Michael was going to be up next. I thought the Cowboys was going to be the team to pay him. Obviously, Jerry said he had put $200 million on the table for him, and for 5 years is what I was reading. But Jerry wanted to do it underhanded. He wanted to be shady with it and do it without his agent. And that was the reason why that relationship ended, because Michael felt like Jerry was trying to disrespect his agent and not include him on these negotiations. So Chris from the D, going to be interesting season. See you soon. It is going to be interesting season. So that was the thing. So as far as us paying Michael that money, I don't have a problem with it, because that's what the market was going to be. He was going to make that. Matt, was not true at all, Matt. I don't know. Is Brian Flores? Is he ever going to get a chance? That's a good question. I don't know. He's a damn good defensive coordinator. I would love to see Brian Flores get another shot. I think down there in Miami, man, that he was behind the 8 ball to a certain extent. I could see Packers Lions in the NFC Championship. I hear you, Miles. I would love to see that too. What you said about that is true. You don't think Michael felt some type of way because Jerry kept disrespecting David Mulugeta? He said that he didn't know his name. He lied and said that he sent him some contract details, and he said Mulugeta said stick it up your ass. Mulugeta would come out and say I didn't say that. Jerry is used to doing things his way, and he did disrespect David Mulugeta back in March. He said he didn't even know the guy's name. So that's my thoughts on that, and I think that's the reason why that whole situation fell apart, because Michael he posted and said that he wasn't going to do anything without his agent being involved in it. And I don't blame players for not going through with deals without not having their agent. Okay, you say Michael lied? Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't matter anymore now, Matt, because guess what? It doesn't matter. It's over. It's dead now. So guess what? The young fella's in Green Bay now. He's wearing number 1. Yeah, and then in week 4, and you didn't? Okay, cool. Oh, are you a Packer fan? Is what I'm asking, Matt. Are you a Packer fan? I don't know. I'd like to know if you're a Packer fan or not. He's a diva. Are you a Packer fan though, Matt? He said he's a diva. Okay. I respect your opinion. I just want to see if you're a Packers fan. Oh, Cowboys. Okay, I see why you salty. Okay, I get it. I see why you salty, and I understand. I would be salty too. Okay, let's see how that run defense and that pass rush go. Week 1, starting on Thursday, matter of fact, versus the Eagles. Let's see what that defense looks like without Micah Parsons. So we'll see. But I appreciate your honesty, though, Matt. I definitely do. I can understand why you feel that way. That's what's up. So anyway, that's been the big talk again the last 72 hours. So it's over with. Mike is a Packer. His Cowboys he had his run. So now it's time for kind of do starting that next Sunday. I'll be going live at this same time, 11 a.m. Standard Time, talking about some of the games coming up. That I'll be giving my reaction to certain NFL games, previewing the Thursday night games. So, man, y'all make sure y'all follow me right here, Kendrick Henderson 51 here on TikTok. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channels. Doesn't cost you a dime, Kendrick Sports Hustle, as well as TFG Sports Media on YouTube, and you can follow them both on Facebook. I ran across this today. What do you think of Jaden Reed with Golden being the main guy? Jaden Reed, hopefully he can step his game up. I'm good. I'm good with Matthew Golden. I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna stretch the field for us, and I'm happy about that. Jaden Reed and Dontavius Wicks and all the other cats got to bring their A game till Christian Watson gets back, which I think they're projecting him to maybe be back around the end of October. You think the Parsons trade made the Packers better? I do. I think it gave us a legitimate edge rusher to get after the quarterback. People's talking about he's not that good against the run and this and that, and I get it. He didn't play well in certain games. He didn't. I'll be honest with you, but I think he's still a generational talent. I think if you ask any of the 31 teams if they had a shot to get Micah Parsons, all of them would go for it. Yep, Packers had 8th best defense last year. Now with Micah, we got better. I agree, KJ. So we definitely needed a pass rush help. I think he's definitely going to be that dude, and we're going to see what happens. Speaking of I'm transitioning to one of the Sanders sons, not Shadura, but Shiloh. Talk about hitting a man when he's down, or talking about getting fired on your day off. Shiloh Sanders, he got cut by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Then he got ejected in that last preseason game for throwing a punch at that Bills tight end. Well, the NFL came down on yesterday and fined Shiloh Sanders $4,669 again for punching that Bills tight end in his last preseason game. And guess what? Shiloh was cut, and he's not been picked up by any team, so he's not even in the league. But he got fined $4,669. He ain't even in the league. What the hell? I'd be like, y'all can kiss my you know what. I ain't paying you a dime unless someone pick me up. But the punch showed his true character. I don't think so. I think that's just it's the heat of the game. Shiloh Sanders ain't the first NFL player to throw a punch, and he won't be the last. So that doesn't mean he's a bad kid. That happens. It's the heat of the game. It's the moment, Again, he's not the first NFL player to throw a punch and get fined, and he won't be the last. So I don't question his character for that. I mean, he's a good kid. I mean, I follow him on Instagram and everything else. So he just had a lapse of judgment during that time. But he's not a bad kid. That ain't got nothing to do with him having bad character. And I know a lot of people right. Thank you for. I think a lot of people try to go at those young men because they don't like Coach Prime. And by the way, I am a Coach Prime fan. And there it is. Love your Green Bay setup, bro. I'm a Packers fan for real. That's what's up. Tell it's a steal. Packers. Got my Packers mug. Got me a little apple juice in here to sip on. Yep, they hate Prime. So as soon as their son does something, they are. Yep. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't. Yeah. We know they got plowed by Colorado. Did get plowed by Georgia Tech, but it's just week one. I ain't nobody. Karl Malone. No, I've heard that before, Jimmy. That's just week one. Speaking of which, and I'm gonna get out of here in about the next 10 minutes. Let's transition. Let me say this. I do have to mention this to Cowboys fans too, and this is legitimately a sad day. Again, I'm not a Cowboys hater. I just call it like I see it. But I do have to mention the death of one of the legendary Hall of Fame Cowboys, linebacker Leroy Jordan. The Cowboys announced on Saturday that the 84-year-old former Alabama Crimson Tide and former Cowboys linebacker passed away at 84. The cause of his death and when he died has not been released. But he was a first-round pick of the Dallas Cowboys in 1963. He's a one-time Super Bowl champ. He was a 5-time Pro Bowler, and he was the first player inducted into the Cowboys Ring of Honor when Jerry Jones took over the team in 1989. So, again, we're sending out our condolences to the Jordan family in the loss of Hall of Fame Cowboys linebacker Leroy Jordan, sending our condolences out to the Cowboys organization as well at the age of 84. So I had to make sure I made mention of that because I hadn't really seen anybody mention that as well. Now let's talk about college football week one, some of the results, and then we're gonna get out of here. Number one, Texas. They took an L to Ohio State, 14-7. And I watched that game. And again, I don't make a whole lot of week one losses in either the NFL or college football. But I've been seeing people saying Arch Manning is overrated, he's trash, this and that. I'm like, look, man, it's just week one. Did he not play a good game? No, he didn't. His offensive line, they only returned they lost 4 of their starters from last year's offensive line. So they got a young offensive line, got some young receivers run. So again, I thought Texas defense played well enough for them to win the game, and I think Texas defense is going to have to carry them for the first couple of weeks. As far as Ohio State, their defense seemed like it's legit, but offensively, I think they okay, kind of like Texas. But it was a good win for Ohio State. Way to start off the year, 14-7. Then we had number 8 Alabama at Florida State. I watched that, and Florida State, that was a big win for them, considering the horrible season that Mike Norvell and them had last year. I think they won 3 games. They beat Bama 31-17. That quarterback for Florida State looked good. He's a transfer from Boston College. I can't remember his name, but that Florida State quarterback looked good. And by the way, speaking of Florida State, again, Jameis Winston brother, he did commit to going to FSU as well. Why can't Colorado win like Florida State? Give them time. This is only his 3rd year. Give him time. I think Colorado's going to be all right. Number 9 LSU versus number 4 Clemson. That was a heck of a ball game. LSU pulled out the win, 17-10. There's a good win for them, LSU and Brian Kelly, man. I thought that was one of the great games of yesterday. I liked it. It was kind of back and forth. It was kind of like a boxing match, but that was a good win for LSU to get that W. Going into Death Valley. Number 5, Georgia, they got the win over Marshall. No one expected them to lose that, 45-7. Number 7, Oregon, 59-13 over Montana State. Number 18, Oklahoma Sooners, 35-3 over Illinois State. Then number 19, Texas A&M Aggies, 42-24 over the UT San Antonio. Number 14, Michigan defeated New Mexico 34-17, and Utah defeated UCLA 43-10. So those are some of the games from yesterday's scores. Today we got 2 games in the college football ranks. We got number 13 Virginia Tech taking on South Carolina. That's a 2 p.m. kickoff on ESPN. And we got number 6 Notre Dame taking on Miami. That's at 6:30 p.m. on ABC. So those are some of the college games and some of the things we had on yesterday. So, man, that is going to pretty much wrap it up for me here. Again, I am Kendrick, the sports guy. You can catch me here every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, as well as on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be kicking this thing off. NFL kicks off on Thursday night. Dallas Cowboys at the defending Super Bowl champs, Philadelphia Eagles, 7:20 p.m. That's on NBC. Then we got a Friday night game that's going down in Brazil. I believe it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers, if I'm not mistaken. So we got football starting Thursday, Friday, then college football Saturday, and then the NFL on Sunday. So we got a lot of football coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Again, make sure you stay locked here. Make sure you follow me here, right here on TikTok, Kendrick Henderson 51. Subscribe to my YouTube channels. Doesn't cost you a dime. That's Kendrick Sports Social. That's SporTZ HUSTLE, as well as TFG Sports Media on YouTube. And you can follow them both on Facebook. And you can also follow me on Instagram at KDrick1969. Terrence Bell says another sweep for the Lions. No, Terrence, my man, it ain't going down like that. It gets the Super Bowl chase starts week 1 at Lambeau Field. When we get them get them Lions, send them back to the D with their tail between their legs, and that's when it all starts. No more signings for 4 years. Micah cooked y'all. Well, we gonna see. Y'all, ain't nobody cooked yet. Terrence laughing out loud. My good buddy, everybody ain't nobody cooked yet. Micah ain't cooked nobody. Don't worry about who's cooking over here in this Green Bay Packers kitchen. Yeah. Sunday Dallas fans hate Micah as soon as we got. Thank you, motivational. Man, stop it. Get out y'all feelings, man. Come on, man. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. It's gonna be all right. But again, I can't wait to Thursday night. Matter of fact, real quick before I get out of here, who you got Thursday night? Tell me who you got Thursday night in the score in the chat. Who you got? You hyped for Kenny Clark? Okay, Kenny Clark's a solid player. You got the Cowboys. What's the score? Give me a score. Cowboys, Eagles. Who you got and a score Thursday night? Philly by double digits. Go Pack, go. Okay, Cowboys upset the Eagles. Okay, Philly 35-7. Got a Thunder. Eagles by a mile. Thomas Henry beats. I got the Eagles myself. I got the Eagles winning that thing 28-10. Eagles. 28-10. Eagles is my pick. GPG, yes, sir. What's up, Will? They can't double Lamb no more. We got Pickens now. Okay, I got you. Yep. Y'all got a nice little wide receiver duo. I like Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, it's going to look bad for the Cowboys. Okay. So you got the Eagles. Thomas Henry beats. Okay. So I got the Eagles as well, 28-10. Rusty, thank you. It's not a real one, but it's going to be my real one eventually. Actually, I'm running a still image through a green screen, and there you have it. I appreciate the love, though. I appreciate the love, everybody. Give me Dallas. Ricky got Dallas. Okay, with the upset. You have a blessed Sunday too, Terrence. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you follow me. Again, this is where we can come and chat, and we can go have conversation. Again, this is a safe space for NFL fans. Anybody come in here, we can chat and we can talk trash as long as we keep it respectful. We're not going to be disrespecting people in here, but we can talk trash as long as we keep it respectful, and it's all good in the neighborhood. He said, damn, it looks super real, bro. I know. I appreciate the love. I can't fake the funk. I got to let everybody know what's up. Appreciate the follow too, Terrence. Much love to you. So again, Labor Day weekend, Dallas upsets the Eagles. James Fisher got it 27-21. All right. So we got a few people in here said Dallas is going to go in and upset them. We'll see. You know, anything can happen in division games too. You know, those divisional rivalry games, you kind of just throw the records out the window a lot of times because those games are always intense. Dallas going to tank for Arch. That's what Steve says. I'm a Dallas fan, but I'm going to drop you a follow. You cool. I appreciate that. You cool too. Again, I want Cowboys fans to know I'm not a Cowboys hater. I don't dislike the Cowboys, but I don't really too much cut for the owner. I think the owner, well, again, that's all it is. I ain't a Cowboys hater, so I'm gonna call it like a TI is, in my opinion. So there you have it. So, all right, you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and be safe out there. Labor Day, Dallas doesn't want Manning after yesterday. I'm with you, even though I'm the Cowboys fans. What's up with the Falcons to the Super Bowl? Oh, you think you calling the Falcons? We'll see. Eagles 40. Dallas 7. L. Moore, we put his score up there. He got them blowing them out. We were a bottom 10 run defense with Micah. All these years, I think we needed a change. Okay, that's honest. I can respect your opinion on that. Well, you're definitely going to see. We're going to see what that run defense, if it's going to stay in the bottom half of the league, and with no pass rush outside of Dante Fowler Jr., I don't think no one scares the offensive coordinator as far as a pass rush. So I think Matt Eberflus is going to have to put in some different type schemes where he can get a pass rush on the quarterback, because y'all know these teams throw the ball all over the field. So we'll see. All right, guys, I kept rambling. I don't want to ramble. I'm going to get out of here. Again, I want to appreciate everybody for popping in. I appreciate the love. Again, you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a safe Labor Day Monday. And we'll see you back here on Saturday a.m., 10 a.m., Sunday, 11 a.m. And then next week, I'm going to start doing more lives during the week. So make sure you get your notifications. Make sure you got that all squared away. So again, I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. You all have a great rest of your day. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I'm out. Peace. All right, Facebook and YouTube. I know I was really more over here on TikTok, man, because that's where I get all the love and all the reaction and interaction over there. But again, if you haven't followed me on TikTok, please go follow me over there, Kendrick Henderson 51. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel on YouTube, that is Kendrick Sports Hustle, as well as TFG Sports Media. Make sure you like and follow them both on Facebook, and follow me on Instagram at Kendrick1969. So again, I hope everyone has a great rest of your Sunday. Hope you have a great Labor Day on tomorrow. Everybody's off. Be safe. We'll talk next report. Peace.